MONBOUQUETTE.
Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We got some 1961 New York Yankee baseball here today. We got July 9th, 1961. This is the last day before the All-Star break. And as Ernie Banks would say, it's a great day for two because the Yankees and Red Sox are going to play a doubleheader. And let's look at the starting lineups here for game one of this doubleheader. Leading off, playing second base for the Boston Red Sox is Chuck Schilling. Batting second, playing center field is Gary Geiger. Batting third, playing left field is Carl Yastrzemski. Batting fourth, doing the catching is Russ Nixon. Batting fifth in right field is Jackie Jensen. Batting sixth, playing first base is Pete Rollins. Batting seventh, playing third base is Frank Manzone. Batting eighth, playing shortstop is Don Bunting. And batting ninth on the mound for the Boston Red Sox is Bill Montague. And let's take a look at the hometown New York Yankees. We got leading off, playing second base, Bobby Richardson. Batting second, playing shortstop, Tony Kubek. Batting third, playing right field, Roger Maris. Batting fourth, playing center field is the Mickey Mantle. Batting fifth, playing left field is Yogi Berra. Batting sixth, doing the catching is Elston Howard. Batting seventh, playing first base is Earl Torkson. And batting eighth, playing third base is Clint Boyer. And batting ninth, doing the pitching for the New York Yankees is ROLLI Sheldon. So let's get down to the field here, folks, and get this game started. We got Tim and Beatles in the house here, folks. Check out Beatles' channel over there, guys. Great channel. I hear you, Tim. They got a better pitcher on the mound this game. I'll say it that way. We'll see what happens here. The Yankees have been beating them up. Here's the pitch to Chuck Schilling. Start this game. That's going to be a fly ball in the left field. Yogi camps under it and makes the catch for out number one in this game. And that brings up the Geiger. Let's see what happens here with Sheldon. And Geiger's going to get a hold of this ball off of rolling. And that ball is going to be driven into the gap in right field. Mick gets over there, but not until it rolls to the wall. And just like that, Gary's down at second with a double for Mr. Yastrzemski. So right away, Sheldon's got a little bit of a problem. See what Yaz does against him. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike three for Yaz. Here comes Mr. Russ Nixon. And he gets a hold of this off of Sheldon. And he drives that ball into the gap in left field. And that's going to score Geiger easy because that brown-eyed, handsome man standing down at second base with a double. Just like that, the Red Sox are up 1-0. Here's Jackie Jensen. And that's going to be a base on balls. Sheldon can't quite get that third out. Let's see what happens now with Pete Rollins. First and second, 2 outs. Red Sox up by 1. And that ball is hit down to Bobby Richardson. Normally a very good fielding second baseman, but he bobbles that one. And poor Sheldon can't get no help even with his defense. So bases are juice, folks. Bases are juice from Manzone. 2 outs. Can the Yankees get out of this mess? And that's going to be a fly ball in the right field. Roger near the line makes the catch. And just like that, the Red Sox leave the bases loaded, folks. But they do score 1 at the end of the top of the first. It's 1 Boston 1, Yankees coming up. See if the Yankees can battle back here and get that run back. Here comes Bobby Richardson. And that ball is hit down Mazzone at third. Easy play for him. Brings up Tony Kubek out with 1 out, nobody on. And Tony laces that ball in the right field, but Jensen has him played perfect. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the first. Brings up Roger, who's been hot lately. See if he can keep it up here against Boston. And they don't want no parts of Roger. That's a base on balls. Still flirting with danger with the mighty Mick behind him. See if Mick can tie this game up or maybe even give the Yankees the lead here. And they don't want nothing to do with the Mick either. That's back-to-back walks with 2 outs. Maybe that's their game plan. Don't pitch to the M&M boys. And here's Yogi. See if Mr. Clutch can come through. And all of a sudden, I don't think that was a game plan because Bill just hit Yogi. He's just playing out wild today, folks. Yeah, hit by pitch to load the bases. The Yankees, same situation as Boston had in the first. 2 outs, bases jammed. Can Mr. Howard come through here and get the Yankees on the scoreboard and possibly the lead with fast Mick down at second? And that's a big swing and a miss. Bill gets out of the problem, and the Yankees lead the bases juice, folks. And it's 1-0 as we go to the second inning. We got Budding, Montague, and Schilling due up here in the top of the second. Let's see here. Budding. That's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice way to start the top of the second. See what his counterpart can do here. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. And all of a sudden, Sheldon is finding the strike zone now, folks. Can he go for the hat trick? 1, 2, 3. And now it's an official game because I just dropped the dice. And he's not going to get the third strikeout, folks, but that ball is hit down to second. Easy play for Bobby this time. He doesn't mess this one up. Fires over to first. And that's a 1, 2, 3 inning for the Red Sox as we go to the second. We got Torks and Boyer and Sheldon due up here for the Yanks. Here's the pitch to Earl. A rare start for him. And like I say, Bill's wild today. That's a base on balls. That's his 3rd walk plus a hit batter here in the second inning already. Now it'll bring up Mr. Boyer. And Clint blast that ball into center field. Geiger's going back near the monuments, makes the catch. 1 out here. Sheldon's going to try to sacrifice him over in the scoring position for the top of the order. And he lays down a good bunt, folks. That ball will be fielded by Frank down at third. His only play will be over the first with Schilling covering, and that'll get him down the second. So 2 outs now. Earl down at second for Bobby Richardson. Bobby grounded out the third his first time up. Let's see if he can get a key 2-out base hit here. No, he can't. That ball is hit down the Schilling at second, over to first, and the Yankees leave 1 on. We go to the top of the third. It's still 1-0 Boston. Geiger, Yastrzemski, and Nixon due up here in the third. Gary's 1-for-1 with a double and scored. And that's going to be hit down to Boyer at third. He's up with it over to Earl instead of Moose. Not used to saying that. 1 out. Brings up Yaz. Yaz is 0-for-1. He struck out his first time up. And that ball is hit down the short. Quebec's up with it. And that's 1-2 goes the Red Sox. Let's see if Sheldon can have another 1-2-3 inning. Here's Nixon. Nixon's 1-for-1 with a double and an RBI. And he's perfect today because he laces that ball in the right field. He turned on that one. Roger gets over and cuts it off, holds him to a single. Brings up Jackie Jensen now. 2 outs, runner on at first. Jackie walked his first time up. And that ball is hit in the shallow left field. Yogi comes in a few steps, makes the catch. And the Red Sox leave 1 on, folks. We go to the bottom of the third. We got Quebec, then the M&M boys due up here for the Yankees. Tony's 0-for-1 with a fly out the right. Legends is in the house. Check out his channel, folks. He just got done doing a football game over there using Action PC with his all-time great football league. Here's the pitch to Tony. And that is a fly ball in the center field. Easy play. 1 up, 1 down. And here's Roger. Roger walked his first time up. And that's a fly ball in the deep center field. Geiger's going back, but makes the catch short of the wall. 2 outs. Here's Mick, who walked his first time up also. And here's the pitch to the Mick. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1-2-3 goes the Yanks. We make it to the top of the fourth. Rollins, Mazzone, and Bunning due up here for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch to Pete. And that's going to be a ground ball down the first, I believe. Yep. Earl's up with it. Tosses it over the Sheldon covering. 1 out. And here's Mazzone. He's 0-for-1, flew out the right his first time up, and he says if it worked once, it'll work twice. Roger makes the catch. 2 outs. Here's a button. Hey, Bernard. Let me know if you want to make any changes, Bernard, during this game. You can manage, but I'll be checking in on the chat. Right now, Bunting's up. Your Red Sox are winning 1-0 in the top of the fourth. And Bunting is 0-for-1. He struck out his first time up. And that's going to be a pop-up straight up to shoot. Howard's got it for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's still 1-0 Red Sox. We got Bear, Howard, and Torrenson due up here for the Yanks. Hey, Tim. Congratulations on getting that project done and the Indians making the playoffs. Check out that channel, folks. You just got done the 2000 Cleveland Indians season heading to the playoffs now. And here's the pitch to Yogi to start the bottom of the fourth. And that ball is hit down the first. Pete's got it. He calls off Bill, makes the play himself. 1 out. Here's the pitch to Howard. And that ball is hit down the third. Mazzone's up with it. Fires over the Rollins. That's a quick 1-2. Hey, Doug. Oh, sounds cool, Tim. And here's Earl. Earl walked his first time up. And he's going to hit that ball down the Bunting at short. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Yanks. As we go to the top of the fifth, it's still a 1-run game. we got Bill Montague, Schelling, and Geyer due up here for the Red Sox. Bill's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Sheldon starts off the top of the 5th in good fashion. Here's Schelling now, 0 for 2, hitting 264 on the year. And that's going to be a base hit in the left field, just out of Quebec's reach. So Schelling's on at first with 1 out. Here comes Geyer. He's 1 for 2 with a double and scored. He's hitting 221 on the year here, folks. And that ball is hit back to the mound, I believe. No, it's not. It's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sheldon got him swinging. 2 down here. And here's Yaz. And Yaz is 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out the short. And that'll be a base on balls. Yaz walks down the first. That makes first and second now. 2 outs here. Hey, Hunter, how you doing, bud? And we got Nixon up now. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. Well, not a ground ball. That's a pop-up down the second. Bobby's underneath of it, makes the catch. The Red Sox straying 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We got the bottom part of the Yankees lineup due up. Boyer, Sheldon, and then back up to Richardson. Yeah, exactly, Tim. Have a good one, Legends. All righty, let's see if Boyer can start the 5th inning off with a hit here. Now, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Bill is dealing the day, folks. Brings up Sheldon. Sheldon had a sacrifice his first time up. And that ball is hit down the 3rd. The zone fires over to Rollins. And that is a quick 2 outs here in the 5th. And that brings up Bobby Richardson. And he's hitting 243 on the year, folks. And that ball is hit down the short. Bunning's got it. And 1, 2, 3 goes the Yanks. They can't figure out Bill here yet today. We go to the top of the 6th. Red Sox holding on to a 1-0 lead. Here's Jensen, Rollins, and Mazzone. Top of the 6th. And that's going to be a base on ball. Jackie trots on down the 1st. Now, what you want to see if you're a Yankee fan, walking the leadoff runner. Here's Rollins. Maybe they can get a double play. And that ball is hit down the 3rd. That's a slow roller. Boyer charges it. His only play is going to be the fire over to Earl at first. So Jackie heads down the 2nd. With 1 out for Frank Mazzone. Frank's 0 for 2. He's flown out to right both times. And he tries to switch it up here a little bit. He hits that ball down to Quebec. He looks Jackie back to 2nd. Fires over to 1st. And that's 2 outs. And that'll bring up Budding. And Jackie was supposed to hold at 3rd, at 2nd. Let's redo this. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, Jackie was supposed to hold down there. There we go. That should take care of it. And here's the pitch to Budden. And that's going to be a That's a high pop up on the infield. Who wants it? And Bobby calls for it at the mound, makes the catch for out number 3. So the Red Sox leave Jackie down at second. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We got the top of the order due up here for the Yankees. Richardson, Kubek, and Maris. Let's see if they can do something here. The Yankees need to start to get the bill here. That's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. How many strikeouts is that for Bill? That's his 4th strikeout. Brings up Kubek now. Sorry, I brought up Maris. That was Kubek that just flew out. I'm grounded out. Sorry about that, folks. And now it brings up Roger. Get things straight here. And that's going to be a fly ball in the center field. 2 outs. And Mick get something started here with 2 outs, folks. Here's the pitch to Mantle. And that's a pop up behind home plate. Nixon back near the screen makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 goes the Yanks. We make it to the 7th inning. And it's 1-0. Montague, Schelling, and Geiger due up here in the 7th for Sheldon. Sheldon's due up 5th. So if he gets into some problems here, folks, we will take him out. But they like to see him get through the inning. Here's the pitch to Montague. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Bill goes down for the 3rd time swinging. And that's the old hat trick. Here's Chuck. He's 1 for 3 today. And that ball is swung on and missed. And Sheldon's dealing here in the 7th, folks. Trying to keep it a 1-run game. Here comes Geiger. And that's going to be a base on balls. Gary trots on down the 1st. With 2 outs here for Yaz. Yaz is 0 for 2. He's walked once. And that ball is hit down to Kubek. He'll go the short way over to Bobby at second. And that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1 on. We go to the 7th inning stretch. And we got Vera, Howard, and Torkson due up here in the 7th. They need to get the bill. It's getting late. Here's the pitch to Yogi. And that ball is hit down the 1st. Rollins is up with it. Takes it himself for out number 1. And here's Mr. Howard. He's 0 for 2. And he swings and misses, strike 3, folks. It's all up to Earl here to keep this inning going. Pitch to Earl. And that's going to be a base on balls. It's the 2nd time Earl's walked today. Brings up Clint Boyer. A runner down at 1st. 2 outs. Clint's 0 for 2. He's flown out and struck out. And he gets a hold of this one, folks. I didn't want to say nothing, but this is going to be the Yankees' first hit. So let's see here if he can ruin the no-hitter and the shutout. And that ball is back. That ball is deep. That ball is going. Home run. Clint Boyer over the left field fence here in Yankee Stadium, folks. The 3:02 mark. He pulled that one down the line. And just like that, the no-hitter, the shutout, and now they're trailing short. What? They're mugging Boyer in the dugout, folks. And we'll have a pitch hitter here for Sheldon. And he's going to come out here to pitch hit. Mr. Lopez, I guess, will come out here to pitch hit. You know what? Let's see here. Yeah, we'll have Lopez come out here and pitch it. Hector hasn't batted in a while. Yeah, exactly, Doug. Sure. I just took the air out of Boston, didn't it? Dominating fashion like that. Sure. Against a 1961 lineup like that, pitching a no-hitter. Where's old Hector at here? There's Hector. All righty, 2 outs now, nobody on for Lopez. And that's going to be a base on balls. And all of a sudden, Bill looks a little rattled after that 2-run homer, folks. And that'll bring up Bobby Richardson now with Lopez down at first, 2 outs. And that's going to be hit down the third. Frank's up with it. He'll fire over to first to end the inning. But the Yankees take the lead and get their only hit of the game with a Clint Boyer 2-run homer, folks. And Luis coming in the game trying to get a 2-inning save here. And he'll be facing Nixon, Jensen, and Rollins here in the 8th. And since this is the last game before the All-Star break, it's all hands on deck. Everybody have plenty of rest. 3 days off for the All-Star game. All righty, here's the pitch to Russ Nixon. He is having a damn good game, folks. He's 2 for 2 for 3 rather. And that ball's hit well off of Nixon's bat, folks. And he laces that ball in the gap in right field. And all of a sudden, there's life back in Boston. A leadoff double by Nixon. Brings up Jackie Jensen now. And Jackie's 0 for 1 with a walk. And that's going to be a ground ball down the third. And Nixon will make it down the third, folks. So the Yankees will bring the infield in, trying to hold on to this 1-run game. Here's Pete Rollins up now. And Pete's 0 for 3, reached on an error, grounded out to first and third. And that's going to be a base on balls. So Pete takes first. And now the Yankees got a decision. Do they go for the double play or keep the infield in? I say they're going to keep the infield in here. Here's the pitch to Frank. And that's going to be a ground ball down the third. And no, that's not going to be a ground ball down the third. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Luis. Nice job there. That's a big second out with that Y factor. Here comes Buddy now. Take a 2-out base hit to tie this game up. I don't know if I'll have time to do a double hitter, Beetle. I'll wait until after Bernard's game's over and then do the second game of the double header. I think, because I want to get something to eat here. What time is it? Yeah, like I say, I'll get something to eat and we'll watch Bernard's game, and then I'll do the second game of this doubleheader. All righty, so it's first and third now, 2 outs for Budding. And that ball is hit down the second. Richardson's up with it. He fires over the first, and the Yankees get out of first and third and 1 out, folks. Excuse me, with no run scoring. Bill's due up to lead off the ninth, so they're going to try to get him through the 8th inning. He's got Quebec and the M&M boys due up here, though, in the 8th. If he gets in any trouble, he'll be gone. Heck, he's pitching a 1-hitter. Here's the pitch to Tony. And that ball is hit down the short. Budding's up with it, fires over the first. One out. Here comes Roger. Roger's 0 for 2, walked once. And that ball is hit down the third. Mazzone's got it near the line, fires across the diamond. 1-2, go the Yankees. It's up to Mick to keep the 8th inning alive here. Mick's 0 for 2 with a walk. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. I think that's Mick's second strikeout. Yes, it is. So the Mick goes down. We go to the top of the 9th. And it's Boston Red Sox 1, New York Yankees 2. Have a pitch hitter here for Bill. Then we'll have Schilling and Geiger. See who they're going to bring out here to pitch hit. And I think they're going to bring out Mr. Hardy. Carroll's going to come out here to pitch hit. Does that sound good, Bernard? Have Hardy come out here and pitch hit. I'll let you see the bench here. I'd either go with probably Hardy or Green. Wait and see what Bernard wants to do. We'll put positions up here, try to get rid of the pitchers. Alrighty, we'll go with Carroll here. Here comes Hardy out of the dugout. The lead off the top of the 9th against Luis. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 1 out here in the 9th. Here comes the top of the order. Schilling, Geiger due up now. Chuck's 1 for 4. See what he does here against Luis. And that's going to be a fly ball into right field. Roger in the gap on the run, makes the catch. Out number 2. Oh, is that right? Did not know that. Did not know that, Bernard. That's a cool fact. Bernard said that Hardy was the only man to ever pitch hit for Ted Williams. That is a cool fact. All righty, and here it is, the Boston Red Sox down to the last out. Here is Gary Geiger, folks. And that ball is swung on and missed. I'm sorry, that's a strike number 3. And the Yankees win. One-hit job by Bill Montague. Let's look at this box score, folks. Did not see this coming. Thought for sure the Yankees was going down in this game the way he was pitching. He pitched it for Yaz and Ted, huh? Yeah, tough game for the Red Sox. I mean, obviously I'm rooting for the Yankees, but that was a tough loss. Sure. A one hitter and you lose the game. The Red Sox, 1 run on 5 hits, but give Sheldon credit. I mean, he pitched a hell of a game too. Nixon was the machine. Look at him. He was 3 for 4, and that was the offense for the Red Sox was Nixon. He had that RBI double. Yep. And then, like I say, it was all Clint Boyer. 1 for 3. The only hit. Yep. And what does our friend Kirk Bergman say all the time? Let me hear you say it. Oh, those walks. Old Bill was 8 innings, 1 hit, 2 runs, 5 walks, struck out 6, and the one bad pitch, the home run to Boyer. Sheldon, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, walked 4, struck out 7. Like I say, he pitched a masterpiece of a game. Give him credit. He stood toe-to-toe with Bill. All those base on balls. Exactly, Doug. That's what he says, don't he? Yeah. I know it's hurt Whitey Ford a lot this year. Sure. And Luis comes in and locks this game down, folks. So we'll save the fast play until after game number 2. And like I say, I'm going to get off here, get something to eat. Bernard, you are doing a game at 1:30, aren't you, bud? Pretty sure he is. Wait and see here if Bernard's doing a game at 1:30, folks. Go over and watch that. Yeah, I thought so. Yep. So yeah, we'll go over and watch that. Is it the 1950 or 1912 replay? I believe it's the 1950 replay, but I could be wrong. And I was wrong. It's the 1912 replay, folks. Like I say, I want to thank Bernard for stopping by. Check out his channel, Doug Hunt, Tim D, Beatles. Check out his great channel. Like I say, Cleveland baseball fan 879 Tim. Check out that replay. You got legends in the house. Check out his football he's doing now. He says it'll be probably September before he gets baseball back on the channel, and it'll be a football up until then. He's doing a great job with Action PC. Me and him was talking about the football, how they can improve the display a little bit over there. I want to thank Hunter for stopping by. And I believe that's everybody. Alrighty, folks. Like I say, at 1:30, head over there to the Bernard Strom Sports Replay. Oh, you're welcome, Tim. Until then, you all have a great afternoon and take care.